Hi everybody, I'm Jana Classy, and today we're going to look at the housing market in the Eastern Panhandle, compare this November to last November, and also see how things are going, if there's any obvious trends. And by the way, our contact information is below if you need help in the real estate department. And if you find this information helpful, consider subscribing. We do a new video every week and a market update every month. So the market here has slowed down. There's lots fewer transactions this November compared to 2021. In Berkeley County, there were 290 home sales in 2021 compared to 155 this year. Jefferson, 130 last year, down to 80 this year. Morgan also saw a drop in home sales. The market was pretty hot last year, and it favored sellers big time. This year it's slower, so how is that affecting the balance between the number of buyers and sellers? You'd think a slow market, fewer home sales, would lean in the favor of buyers, and usually that is the case. We can determine that balance by looking at the months of inventory. And that's how long it would take to sell all the current homes on the market if no new listings appear and if no new buyers appear. So it's a formula that takes a snapshot of the current supply versus demand for an area. If all the current homes would sell in less than 5 months, then it's considered a seller's market. Well, all 3 counties for November in the Eastern Panhandle, even though the number of sales was low, still showing a seller's market, all 3 counties. Even though there are fewer buyers right now, there's also fewer listings, not as many homes for sale. There were 1,200 active listings for November last year in Berkeley County compared to 805 this year. For Jefferson, 490 last year, 420 this year. Morgan, 275 active listings last year, 175 this year. Lots fewer homes on the market. So fewer sales, fewer homes for sale, and fewer active buyers, but still more than the supply of homes at this point. Taking a look at home prices, they haven't changed really since last year. If the number of homes for sale increase and the number of buyers decrease, then we'll probably see a change there. Home price changes take a little while to catch up with market conditions. If there's a sudden change in, say, the interest rate, a big jump that causes lots of buyers to quickly drop out, that doesn't soak in our heads. It takes a little while. As a home sits on the market, then sellers start to consider lowering prices. But here's an interesting market indicator. That's the buyer demand index. That looks at things like the amount of online searches going on for an area or the number of appointments made to preview homes. It shows how strong the interest is in an area. If it's low, you can probably predict a low buyer level for that area. If it's high, just the opposite. For the 3 counties in the Eastern Panhandle, the buyer demand index is pretty healthy. It's ranked high for Berkeley, moderate for Jefferson, and steady for Morgan. So that tells me that there are a lot of people interested in the Eastern Panhandle. Whether that turns into actual home purchases is to be seen. It is more likely that will happen if interest rates don't take another leap. As far as trends go, each month since September, there has been a drop in the number of home sales and also the number of active listings. Less going on each month since September. So that's a trend downward in those categories. I think that has a lot to do with the time of year. After the holidays, those things tend to pick up. More listings will come on the market, more people out shopping for homes, especially as we get closer to March. So that's the story for November. Fewer sales, fewer listings, still somewhat of a seller's market. I'm going to keep an eye on all this, keep myself and you informed. And I thank you for tuning in. And I hope you have a safe and happy holiday and a very peaceful Christmas. And I'll see you next time. Bye.